So I just found out that a lot of people hate restaurants that are cash only. For some reason, if a place doesn't take card, it's automatically deemed sketchy, inconvenient, and just not worth the trouble. This is so weird to me because some of the best meals I've ever had have come from cash-only spots. Something about them just feels more authentic, the food hits different, and most of the time, it's actually cheaper.
So what you're about to see is me putting this theory to the test and eating at restaurants that are strictly just so I can prove that skipping out on them might be one of the dumbest mistakes you can make.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
So I'm in New York, and that little hole in the wall behind me is cash-only restaurant number 1. It's called Le Bon Binière. It's been around since the 1930s, before credit cards even existed, and they've been cash-only the entire time. Apparently it's a staple spot here in the West Village, despite being cash-only in a very nice area, which means it's gotta be good, and I am very excited to eat. So let's go inside. As I walked in, I could tell right away that this place hasn't changed in years. The walls were peeling, they had cash-only signs everywhere. There's even a big stack of newspaper left in a corner from who knows when. But one thing's for sure, it definitely has that old-school diner charm. So even though this restaurant has a French name, they actually serve classic American diner food, which is pretty cool. But what I want everyone to pay attention to are the menu prices. I did some research and noticed that other popular diners nearby charge, on average, over $13 for pancakes. Some places even 20. Meanwhile, at Le Bon Binière, you can get a stack for just 11 bucks. Now I think I know what to get, but I almost forgot to mention, I do have a special guest joining me for breakfast this morning, and he should be arriving right about now. It's Jim!
What's up,
Hello,
man?
sir.
How you doing?
Welcome. Did you bring cash?
I brought cash for your little project.
This is my buddy Jim. You might recognize him from the Route 66 road trip series. He's originally from New York and hates cash-only restaurants. He thinks they're super inconvenient.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt to carry cash.
Therefore, my goal by the end of this video is to make Jim see the light and enjoy cash-only restaurants as much as I do. All right, Jim, what do you think of the vibes?
I mean, the place is cool, but there are other places in New York with the same exact vibe that take credit card.
Okay, that's honestly a fair point, but I am glad Jim brought up New York because there is a big reason why we're filming here specifically. Everybody knows New York is one of America's most advanced cities, but it also has the largest cash-only food scene in the entire country. These restaurants surviving in such an expensive city where carrying a debit card is so much easier kind of already proves my point, but you know what? We gotta let the food speak for itself, and I am very confident. I gave Jim a little time with the menu, we ordered, and in classic diner fashion, the food showed up within just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, okay. This is very intriguing to me. I've never seen pancakes served with bacon on top. Normally it's here. Jim, is that a New York thing?
I don't know what that is.
Jim, what'd you get?
I got their famous challah bread French toast with bacon.
Dude, same thing. Bacon on the toast. What are your thoughts on the food so far?
I mean, it looks good. Let's try it.
Go ahead and try the bacon. That's a good indicator for how good a restaurant is.
Good.
Yeah? Crispy?
Could be crispier.
Uh-oh. I can't tell if Jim's being a hater to be a hater. He's still eating it though, so I feel like that's a good sign. I think my bacon is honestly crispier than Jim's, so that's a win for me. That's good. All right, Jim. Let's try that challah bread.
I'm going for it. Good French toast.
I can't tell by your reactions at all how you really feel.
It's good. I mean, French toast.
I don't know if it's because Jim's from New York, so he's pickier about restaurants in New York, but I kind of thought he'd be a little easier to impress. Kind of like a stone wall right now. I'm gonna try these pancakes.
Put some butter on it. It's like putting on sunscreen. Cheers. For some odd reason, I've eaten a lot of pancakes over the last few months, so I feel like I have pretty good authority to decide what good pancakes are, and these hit.
The inside's super light and fluffy, and the one little detail I look for in good pancakes is when the bottom has a very slight crisp. I think that little slight change in texture separates a good pancake from a great one, and these are great ones.
Can I have some challah bread? Mm-hmm. This piece is huge. I like it. It's very similar to French toast, but there's something a little different about it that I don't really know how to explain. It's like a deeper flavor that I'm just too dumb to communicate.
I made sure to knock down the rest of these pancakes since I know y'all get mad whenever I don't finish my food. Then we got the bill, which came out to only $36.75, which is a great deal since the day before, Jim and I got breakfast nearby, and that meal ended up costing 61 bucks for basically the same stuff. Now maybe it's because I don't usually carry cash, but handing over real money felt surprisingly good, like the way it's supposed to be. Speaking of things that are better when it's real, I want to tell you all about the sponsor of today's video, Mave. Mave makes human-grade, protein-rich raw food for dogs made with real ingredients. Y'all know how important food is to me. Literally, a great meal can make my entire day, and I want that same experience for my little buddy Nugget. Mave's raw food is flash frozen and can be kept in the freezer, which makes storing and serving it super convenient. Nugget, come here. Look at how excited he is to eat. You hungry, boy? Come here, go. Look at how much he loves this stuff. 90% of dog owners also saw health benefits when feeding with Mave, which honestly is the best part. Try Mave today by scanning the QR code on screen or using the link in the description and give your dogs a meal they'll love. Bro, you licked the bowl clean. There's nothing left. Breakfast was delicious. I had a great time. Loved the vibe in La Bonbonnière. Not to mention, the prices were spectacular, especially when you consider we're in New York City. That's how I feel about it. But Jim, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the famous challah bread was good. However, though, I have to say, there are so many other places in New York like this that you can pay by credit card. I'll give you the price difference, but come on.
So it's not worth bringing cash?
I mean, would I come here again? Yes, if I was in the neighborhood, but I'm not going out of my way to be here.
I'm a little disappointed to hear Jim say that, but it's fine. It's totally understandable that one restaurant is not gonna change this man's mind. But you know what? Maybe the next restaurant will. So we're in Chinatown now for a very famous cash-only restaurant called Wo Hop. It's the second oldest restaurant in the heart of New York's Chinatown, a neighborhood where cash-only spots are the norm. Most of the places nearby opened decades ago when cash was simply how business was done, and for the most part, that habit hasn't really changed. From the pictures I've seen online, this restaurant is literally in a basement, which, I don't know about you, Jim, but my mom always told me never go into someone else's basement.
Really?
The good news is, from my experience, the sketchier the place, the better the Chinese food. Or, in about an hour, we'll both have food poisoning and I'll be wrong. We'll see. We made our way down the stairs towards the basement level, and right before we entered the main dining area, the first thing I noticed was this ATM, which I find very ironic. What's funny about this is one of the main reasons why restaurants are cash only is so they can avoid credit card fees. But if I use their ATM to get cash, they'll actually make more money from me because the ATM will charge me like a little $3 fee. Does that seem a little shady? Yes, it does. But honestly, none of that mattered to me because right as I saw the inside of the restaurant, I had a very good feeling about the food. So the restaurant is very loud and cramped. However, I love the way it looks in here. I feel like my voiceover isn't gonna do this place justice, but you can literally feel the history inside this little room. From the old photos hung up on the wall, the signed dollar bills, it was filled with character. Jim,
Yo,
what do you think of the vibe so far?
dude, it's like I'm in someone's basement. I keep on getting knocked in the back. It's like playing hockey in a basement or something.
Do you like it?
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Let's check out this menu. Like most Chinese restaurants, Wo Hop's menu has tons of different options. To be clear though, this is Chinese American food, which is part of its charm, but what really stood out to me was the prices here are fantastic. This might be hard to believe, but it turns out they're one of the last legendary Chinese restaurants in Chinatown to stay cash only. A bunch of the other famous spots nearby have recently begun accepting credit cards, and as expected, Wo Hop's prices are the cheapest. I don't know if it's because I'm really hungry right now, but I am so excited to eat.
Dylan ordered so much food, it's insane.
Did we bring enough cash?
Oh,
No. Did we?
all right. Cash machine.
I think we brought enough cash.
Yep.
Thank you. The spare ribs have arrived. Dude, the portion size is stellar.
It is massive.
If you order spare ribs at like a fancy Chinese place, you'll probably get like maybe 3 ribs. We got 5.
All right, Jim, this is what you ordered.
Sick. All right, those are good.
Ah, it's smiling.
Yeah, they're good.
Cheers. Oh man. The meat's juicy, it's perfectly salted, the texture's great. Oh my lord.
After a few minutes of demolishing these Chinese barbecue ribs, our waiter began bringing out the mountain of entrees we ordered.
Right here we got some roast duck chow fun. Looks perfect. This is Jim's chicken and broccoli. And this right here is fried salt and pepper squid that our waiter recommended. Jim, you think we can kill all this food?
No.
Dude, you gotta believe.
I'm gonna believe we're taking it home in a doggy bag.
First, I wanted to try the roast duck chow fun.
It smells so good. Cheers. One thing for certain, they do not have Chinese food like this in Dallas.
The meat was rich and fatty, the duck skin was super crisp, and the noodles were perfect, soaking up that savory and slightly sweet sauce.
Spots like this are one of the reasons I like cash-only restaurants. All right, Jim, you can try your chicken and broccoli.
It's good. Chicken's tasty. The sauce is spot on.
I don't normally order chicken and broccoli when I go to a Chinese restaurant, so I'm curious how good this is. Like I said, I don't order chicken and broccoli really ever, but if I were to, this is where I'd order it from. Not only are we getting Jim to like cash-only restaurants, gotta expand the palate.
I'm not a big duck person, but
You haven't had this duck.
little duck there, little noodle. It's not bad. Dude, the noodles are good.
I'm so proud.
Proud of myself.
Next, I tried the salt and pepper fried squid that our waiter recommended.
It's definitely my least favorite thing, but it's not bad. It pretty much just tastes exactly like what it's called. Salt, pepper, fried squid. That's it.
We both kept on eating as much of this delicious Chinese food as our stomachs could handle, until ultimately...
Dude, it barely looks like we made a dent in this.
I'm dying.
I'm full. But what's nice about all of this is huge portions. It's worth the money. Not expensive, big portions.
Once we officially decided to tap out, Mr. Waiter brought over the check along with some fortune cookies. Now, I'm not really sure if this has anything to do with the place being cash only. I doubt it does. But when I opened up my fortune cookie, I got kind of annoyed. This is not a fortune.
Guess how much?
70.
Very close. 77.
All right.
It's a pretty good deal for all of the food we got.
Yeah, because we basically ordered for 4 people.
Yeah.
Side note, this is the craziest receipt I've ever seen. I have no idea what item cost what.
Our meal is complete, and we both clearly had a very good time.
It's safe to say Wohop checked all of my boxes. Great vibe, a great price, and great food.
Which is why I'm very excited to ask you whether it was worth it to bring cash.
Okay, it was worth it, but I mean, this place is famous. It's like almost like based upon my assessment, it's like a one-off. What? I would come back, but but like I said, it's famous.
So basically, Jim is saying this cash-only restaurant is better, but not all of the other ones are because this one's famous.
That's what I said.
Although I feel like Wohop should have been enough to convince Jim, but apparently it doesn't count because it's famous. The good news is, the next cash-only restaurant is a place neither of us have ever even heard of. So we made it to the next restaurant, and this spot is interesting since I actually found out about it on Reddit. It's called Kafana, and they serve Serbian food. While most cash-only spots are old diners or Chinatown institutions, Kafana's an example of an immigrant-owned restaurant keeping a tradition alive, because in Serbia, cash is still king. I gotta admit, I've never had Serbian food before, so this is the first restaurant where I am not confident. I do trust my theory that any cuisine will be amazing if it's cash only. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Let's do it.
Hey, none of the places so far have been bad, right?
No, not at all.
Exactly. Let's go inside.
Not only is it a little odd because neither one of us has ever had Serbian food, but we're getting here right when it opens, so we're gonna be like the only ones in the restaurant. Hello, just for 2.
Now, since I've never been to Serbia, I'm not exactly sure how to describe the restaurant aesthetic, but it felt very cozy in here. And there was a bunch of signs all over the place in a different language that I'm assuming is Serbian.
Jim, what are your thoughts?
I feel like I'm getting stared like right through the back of my skull right now.
Don't worry, he's not looking.
He's not looking? All right, good.
What do you think about the restaurant vibes? Does it feel authentic?
It definitely feels authentic.
Do we even know what Serbian authentic is?
No.
I don't either, but I'm just gonna say it is. Let me know in the comments.
I did look up some info about Serbian cuisine, and it turns out they're very big on grilled meats, spreads, and very hefty portion sizes, which I appreciate. Their menu featured lots of traditional Serbian dishes, all of which I've never heard of and couldn't pronounce without Googling to save my life. Thankfully, each dish did have a brief English explanation describing what it was. Right now, I'm deciding between getting the cevapi, which it turns out is the national dish of Serbia, or this Serbian burger they have on the menu. I'm gonna ask our waiter and see what he says and just trust the vibes. Also, hopefully I pronounced cevapi right. Cevapi? Cevapi. I don't know. Do you have any idea what you're gonna get?
I have no idea. I'm gonna ask for assistance. All I know is that the Serbians know how to party.
Are you nervous at all about the food tasting good?
Kinda, but not really. I don't know. I'm kind of like in this limbo.
It feels good trying something new though, doesn't it?
It does.
When we went to place our order, I guess our waiter overheard us, and he mentioned that I could get an appetizer portion of the cevapi, so I could try both dishes I wanted, which was great news. Then to make things even better, I found out Jim could speak Serbian.
Is this popular? Kara Georgieva?
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Is that good? Yeah.
Jim, I am so impressed. You nailed that pronunciation.
Man, I'm good.
They're pretty friendly here.
Dude, they're awesome.
We got some drinks. Then our waiter brought out some lovely bread to start, along with a traditional Serbian red pepper spread called Ivar. Like I said, the Serbians are big on spreads. The texture of the bread looks great. I don't know how much of the spread to put on this because I don't know how spicy it is, but we're just going for it. It can't be that spicy. The red pepper spread is kind of sweet, not too spicy, but it still does have that little kick. Big fan so far.
Delightful.
Whoa, dude, your adjectives, they're leveling up.
I'm working on it.
Although it seems like we're off to a pretty good start, I'm hoping the entrees will be even better so Jim can finally see how amazing these cash-only restaurants can be. Oh, here it comes. Thank you. Ooh, it looks and smells very good. The first dish to arrive was the appetizer portion of cevapi. Based on what I was told, these are grilled sausages made with a mixture of minced pork, beef, and veal, served with raw onions and a condiment called kaimak. Apparently the way we're supposed to eat it is by taking some of this, spreading it all over that, and then dipping it in here. Jim, what are your thoughts?
Dude, it looks good and it smells good.
This might be the most excited I've seen Jim the entire video. That's a good sign. Here we go. Take some of this, do some of this. Hopefully I'm doing this right. It's just hard with one hand. And then we get some onion. My first bite of Serbian food. Cheers.
Is it good?
Dude, that is phenomenal. That might be one of the best bites of grilled meat I've had in my life.
Not bad, huh?
Dude, this is crazy. The meat has so much flavor. It's grilled perfectly. The char from the grill is mind blown. Jim, you gotta try this.
All right, go big or go home. I've never had anything like this. I love the char of the grill on it. That's fantastic.
My reaction to that reminds me of the first time I ever had Wagyu. Just like a new world was unlocked. For our entrees, this is the Serbian burger, and it looks unlike any burger I've seen in my entire life. I'm gonna do everyone a favor here and not try to pronounce this, but I'll throw the name on screen if you're curious. Anyways, the patty is made from a mix of ground beef and pork, served with a Serbian flatbread similar to pita. I was told I should eat it by taking some of the onions, putting it inside, and just eating it with my hands, which will be fun. And Jim, you got...
I forget what it's called.
Kara Georgieva?
Basically, pork schnitzel rolled up in ham and then that creamy sauce with Serbian fries.
I think they're French fries.
No, they're Serbian fries.
Even though I want to immediately eat, I'm gonna let Jim try his schnitzel first.
Going for a middle piece. Here we go.
I see the gears turning.
Big piece. Let me tell you something now. This whole place has been a surprise. It is tender lemon curd, Serbian style. It's good.
Y'all, one of my favorite things is seeing people try good food for the first time. It's the best. Jim's cutting me a slice. I gotta try this. Oh my God. This might sound crazy, but imagine like a ham and cheese croissant to the highest level. Does that make sense?
It does.
Now that we've tried the schnitzel, let's check out this Serbian burger. Got some of them onions in there. Cheers. Oh my God.
Really?
How they do meat is so different, but at the same time, it's not different. The only way I can explain this is it feels like they've mastered fire. The meat is so tender, yet the outside is super crisp with the grill char. It's perfectly salted. And honestly, what I like about the Serbian bread is it's not too heavy. I love that I'm the one who pushes for cash-only restaurants, and I'm surprising myself too. That's great. Jim, you gotta try this burger. I know you love burgers, so.
You like burgers.
What? What did you just say?
I'm trying to figure this out. I'm good, man.
Here's my theory. Normally in a traditional burger, you need so much. You need the sweetness of the bun, you need the tanginess from ketchup, you need the crisp of a lettuce. You don't need any of that with this because the meat is just that good.
It's the meat. The meat, like,
There's so much flavor.
yeah, the meat really, I don't know, flavorful. That's good. I was not expecting this. When are we coming back?
We literally could not stop eating because of how good the food was, and definitely overate.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
And to make things even worse, right as we were about to ask for the check,
Try one Serbian traditional dessert.
Yeah, let's do it.
should I have said yes? Probably not. But who knows when we'll get to eat here again.
My man.
Okay, this is called Vita. It's probably the most traditional dessert. We use it for celebrations and for funerals, so you can't get better than that. Okay.
All right.
Served cold. I think it's banging.
Awesome.
Oh,
Banger.
Thank you very much.
He's using your language.
Hell yeah. Wasn't planning on getting dessert. Couldn't say no. Let's give this a try. I don't dislike it. I think I'm thrown off because I'm not used to this texture. I think it's made with oats, so you can imagine the texture of oats. But flavor-wise, it kind of tastes like the bottom of a tiramisu. I want to eat more though, so that's a good sign. Not used to the oats?
Yeah. It's like I'm eating breakfast. So interesting now.
Thoughts on the flavor?
Go on, let me take another bite.
Okay,
Let me make sure.
this guy, I don't know if I like it. Let me take another bite.
Something I would never try unless I was here.
Once we finished dessert, I asked for the bill, and the total shocked me. Keep in mind, we got an appetizer, 2 huge entrees, and dessert. Yet this meal cost us less than $70. That's less than Wohop. All right, y'all, dinner is complete, and I gotta say, that was one of the best meals I think I've had in a long time. Kafana is officially in my top 5 restaurants. Jim, I want to hear your thoughts. How do you feel?
Well, I wasn't expecting to like Serbian food, but the portions were great, the food was great, and the prices, it was awesome.
So with that being said, Jim, are you starting to see why I really like cash-only restaurants?
I mean, I do. I'm coming around. I mean, obviously, not all cash restaurants will be good. However, though, I do see your point. If you want to try something new, if you want to see how something tastes, restaurants that are cash only might be the way to go.
Was it worth bringing cash to Kafana?
It was.
Ladies and gents, mission is complete.